I'm a child of a mother who had breast cancer. So you never think, though, I didn't live life thinking that I would also be diagnosed, because you don't live life that way, you know, deeming yourself with something. So after having been diagnosed, things get real. You realize that you don't have to be a certain age, like they tell you, over 40, to be diagnosed. So having been diagnosed at 31, your world stops, because at that age, you're moving in your career, you're shaking, you know, things are on the up and up for you. But now you have a bigger battle to fight, because life just got real. My name is Yakima Deloatch. I am a breast cancer survivor, diagnosed at the age of 31 years old with stage 3 triple negative, currently living with lymphedema. I am currently a community development manager with American Cancer Society based in northern New Jersey, and I directly manage the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer of Newark Walk, located in Newark, New Jersey. What scares me about love is losing someone, because I've lost people in my life at a young age. I lost my mother at the age of 13. I lost my father at the age of 16. I lost my sister to the streets for being a heroin addict. So I still deal with that today. She's alive, but she's not living. Love is friendship. Love is strength. And love is passion. From what I've seen in my family, from growing up as a child, being shown love, being told that I love you from my mother, my father, my sister, my aunts, my uncles, and my grandmother, showing that affection, being told that you're loved. In families, you often keep secrets, but sometimes these secrets can hinder us from moving forward. It can hinder how we move in life, how we interact in relationships, how we interact, if you're a female, how you interact with men, how you interact with other females. You have to bond. In order to understand who you are and where you've come from, that family bonding moment is necessary. It's necessary to know, like I said, where you've come from. Who is your family? What are your family's beliefs? What do you all stand for? Oftentimes we take what's going on in the home and we bring it outside. Sometimes it is a tough balance to not allow your home life to affect your life at work, to affect your friendships. It's very hard balancing it, but you have to. Because what's going on with your family is what's going on with your family. Your friend didn't do that to you. You can't take out what's going on with your family onto your coworkers or onto your friends, because they are not the ones that imposed whatever happened onto you. My dad passed away in 2008 from cancer, my South Carolina dad. So just seeing their relationship and their dynamic, I mean, for heaven's sake, once a month and it's funny because she and I laugh about this, they sat in the same places at the kitchen table to do the bills every single month. And I know no relationship is perfect, but in my eyes, they were perfect. To see how much he loved her and that she loved him. They were high school sweethearts. She was 14, he was 16. He drove her school bus. She's a Delta Sigma Theta. He was an Omega man, as he liked to say. So to see their love, their sophistication, their class, how educated they were, they really helped shape me. My family has always come together. A lot of them have passed on, but I remember summertime was all about the cookout. You know, we had tons of cookouts and get-togethers, and my biological mother's birthday was always in the summer. Well, was in the summer. So we always had a birthday party in the summer for her. So it was always about the get-together. I love how we get together. You know, what's interesting though, so even though we're all one family, I split my time between my family up north and then my family down south. So for me, because of the work I always did, prior to being a nonprofit, I was actually in the fashion industry. So I never had off during like the Thanksgiving time period and Black Friday craziness. So I always spent Thanksgiving with my family up north. And then Christmas was always spent with my family down south. So it's two different dynamics though. I feel like with my family down south, it was more formal with the place settings and setting the table and all of that. Whereas my family up north, it was just informal. We're rocking out. We made sure that, grandma, as we call her, it's not grandma for us, it's grandma, that my grandmother was taken care of, and, we had her place setting and did everything for her, but us, it was just so informal. If you wanted to eat then, you ate then. If you wanted to eat later, you ate later. If you wanted to just sit at the table and have a drink or something like that, you did that. But, during Christmas time in my family in South Carolina, it was more formal. We all ate together at the same time. Everybody ate at the same time and at the table. My family dynamic it's very strong. There are 3 women in my life at the moment. My biological mother's 2 baby sisters and my South Carolina mom, who is really technically my cousin. But when my mother passed away from metastatic breast cancer, I moved with her to South Carolina. And she became mom, her husband became dad, their daughter became sister. And that's our dynamic. I don't refer to her as my cousin, she is not. She is my mother. Because when my mom passed away, she stepped in and took me on as if I were her biological daughter. And that I am forever grateful, forever. Those 3, I love to the moon and back again. Just seeing their strength in life, their strength, their poise, their success. I never wanted to disappoint my South Carolina mom. And even though my biological mom is looking over, looking down at me, I still don't want to disappoint her either. Getting an understanding of who they are as women, helps me to understand who I am as a woman, and seeing them and how graceful my mom was during her journey. So I talk to my aunts every day, literally every day. So that's one form of support for me, is just really hearing their voices, really just talking about my day to them, listening to them about their day. My South Carolina mom, I speak to her probably every other day as well. She has a very calming voice. So for me, when I'm off my rocker, I definitely call her. My 2 aunts, they're crazy too. So, but I definitely call my mom in South Carolina for that calmness, because she has a very calming personality, a very calming spirit. So when I need that sense of peace or to be taken down a notch, her voice is very soothing for me. They were right there. My mom from South Carolina spent weeks, months at a time with me. During my surgery, the hospital waiting room, let's just say, was very packed with everyone. And to my understanding, they weren't a quiet bunch. They all rallied together and they were there for me. Not a beat went by. They didn't miss a beat. They really did not. I felt most for my 2 aunts, my biological mother's baby sisters, because they went through it with my mom. They watched her go through it. They were right there with her by her side. So to see her baby daughter go through it and you have to witness this again, I actually felt bad for them, having to see it twice. But they were right there, right by my side.